Earlier this morning, I saw an email come over of a motorcycle accident, I-17 in McDowell, and I'm going, oh, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, and I'm going, huh, going that seems kind of strange at that time for, well, maybe not, it's a Saturday morning, but, for a bike to be out kind of early, and it was chilly out. It was 28 here, I think it was. So, it was down in the 50s down there in Phoenix. So I fired up the online scanner. Come to find out, the motorcycle had two passengers and went over an overpass. Went over the side. Both fatal. I don't know if they closed the road down much. I know they had lots of units, and I heard the police department leave afterwards because DPS was handling the scene, and I didn't catch the morning news on it. But yeah, it's interesting to hear that they went over the side. I'm not too sure how you do that in a bike, unless there was a tire blowout. It's kind of a steep side to go up and over on a bike. I've ridden down there, and I mean, you could, but yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. And I just took a look a few ago in the flow-thru in my room, and the two worms that I showed you yesterday, there are quite a bit more, and the cardboard is down. The cardboard was stacked up all the way to the top of the bin, and I haven't touched it at all, and somehow it settled by itself and went down quite a bit. So let's take a look at that, and I'll show you the worms. And the worms are on the side of the container also. They moved up. I haven't given them any water in there except what the pumpkin was. So I haven't touched it at all. But let's go have a look at that. And down bottom, right there, you can see it's dropping already. There were a few worms into the top. I saw a few earlier. So I just wanted to show you that they're dropping since I cleaned it. And we'll start this in the dark because I don't want them moving away right quickly. But as you can see, there's quite a few. See? And the light is already making them scurry. So yeah, the cardboard got the moisture from the pumpkin. And if we look, I'm trying to get on the side here, you can see the worms crawling already up here where it was dry the other day. I think that's most of them, because I just saw a few. I don't see them now. They scurried under the cover. There was a couple worms on the other side of the container. I was trying to get to them really quick. But yeah, that's impressive to me. And look at all the space. There's the top of the container. That's probably at least 8 to 10 inches. The cardboard has gone down of not doing anything. I haven't touched it. There's a pumpkin there. I'll move the thing around here. And you can see the worms there. So, yeah, that's pretty impressive that what few worms have come up to the top. And the settling of the cardboard. I won't put any more in here till this goes down some. I'll put the feedings on top of this, and the cardboard will absorb, and that will encourage the worms to come up and feed instead of hanging out on the bottom in the castings. So that's basically what you want to do, is encourage the worms to always come up and feed and not hang out down there. But hanging out down there and dropping out is fine, because that will make another bin from all of that. I'll just put those into the new bins and they can repopulate those. So there is today's look of the flow-through. Earlier, the local fire department was doing some training on a simplex frequency, and I lost my train of thought. Oh, and they were quizzing each other on frequencies, not frequencies, but repeater use, and the MDCs, the mobile data computers. And so he was saying if they were going down White Spar, which repeater to use, and use Groom Creek because the coverage covers better down there, and that you have agreement with Groom Creek to use it, but it's on the same frequency. It goes right back to Prescott Dispatch. So they used that one, and they quizzed about a couple others, and they started quizzing on the not Groom Creek, but the MDCs of bringing up a map and stuff, and they quit. I was going to film some of this of them quizzing each other, and then all of a sudden they quit. But it was nothing I really, didn't know. They were on a wildland fire frequency, which I've never seen them use before for training. They were on TAC 2 of not PNF, but the National Agency frequency that they use around here for fires, but on the fire ground itself. So that's the first time I've seen them use it. 168-200 is what they were using. Thanks for watching, and tonight will be turkey night. I'll be going out to my mom's, and we'll have some footage, at least outside. I'll show you around out there, show you the worm tower and the bathtub I have plans for out there. So stay tuned.